The key objective we set when writing research methods for business students was to write a book which was practical and yet firmly grounded in the academic literature and the latest research on how to do research. We wanted a one-stop shop where students could actually start at the beginning of thinking about what their project was going to be, work out what was in the literature, and then take them all the way through to having a completed research project. So let's assume you've just got the book and you're thinking, how do I use it? It really depends, but for many of you, you're going to be doing other modules alongside doing your research project. So for that reason, I would say start by reading the chapter on how to do a literature review, because that's going to help you in terms of reviewing the literature for other assignments. Also read the chapter about writing, because there's quite a lot of tips about how to write clearly, concisely, and so on, which could be helpful for other assignments. If we now look to doing your own research project, the first thing is, what do we mean by research? And as you read through chapter 1, you'll see our different focus on boxes. And these focus on boxes have focus on student research, so we see how students have approached that. But we also see focus on management research, so we see what's been written in the academic journals, and then focus on research news, so we see how these are applied to the real world. And that carries on right the way through the book. At the end of each chapter, we have a section called Progressing Your Research Project, which has a series of questions which, when you answer them or just make notes on them, if you put all those notes or your answers together, you've basically got the entire research project by the time you've got to chapter 14, the last chapter.